everyone, welcome back to another week of Spiff'd Up. So sorry that I was gone on Tuesday. I figured since I was going to be uploading my January favorites video, I wanted to wait till the actual month was done with before I uploaded the video. I feel like that only makes sense. So I'm back. I'm here. We're going to be talking about some of my favorite products that I was using for the entire month of January. So we're just going to dive right in. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments one of your favorite products for the month of January. I'm curious to know because maybe I haven't tried it out yet. Maybe I can see if it works for me. And all of the products are going to be listed down below in my description box as well as my social media links. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first product that I want to talk about is the Tarteist Pro palette from Tarte Cosmetics. This is probably one of my favorite palettes that I was using for the entire month of January. I only did one tutorial on camera, but off camera I was using this for like every day at work. I was like, let me just quickly take a few shadows, blend something together. So I was really going into Whimsy, which is probably one of my favorite shadows from the palette, and then also Edgy as well, and then oh, no, wait, yeah, that's Edgy. And then a Mod, which is like this reddish shade. The next palette that we're going to be talking about is the Becca Blush with Light palette. So even though this discontinued in the holiday time, I still love these blushes so much. The formula of these are amazing. If you guys have not tried a Becca blush, they are super creamy, super buttery. I have been really falling in love with the Becca Songbird blush. This is probably one of my favorite ones. It is like one of those peachy apricot blushes to where, I mean, it just works on every skin tone. The next product is something that I've had for a while, but I just put it aside because for some reason it was like, whenever I was first using it, I found that it was very chalky, very patchy. I didn't like the way that it was working on my skin, so I just set it aside, and then one day I was just like cleaning out my makeup kit, and I was like, wait, I have this. I should probably use this. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. I don't know why I put this away or why I wasn't really playing with it to try and make it work, but this is the highlighter that I have on right now, illuminator, whatever you want to call it. And especially on my skin tone, like I'm that nice medium skin tone, so like this gold in it just really complements my skin tone a lot. How many times have I said skin tone on camera? I found that the best way to apply it is probably after you're done applying your concealer and blending it out. Before you set it, go in and quickly just set this on top of that concealer, and you'll just find that it looks super just seamless and super pigmented and very bright. The next product is a new concealer. I don't know, for $3, I think this is so worth it, but this is the e.l.f. Uplifting Concealer. $3, I got this at CVS. They have two shades that I saw. I didn't see a deep shade, but light and medium are the shades that I saw. I just like to throw this like underneath my eyes just to quickly kind of cover up underneath my bags if I want to kind of spot conceal in certain areas where I have like pimples or acne or some scarring going on. This definitely has good coverage for the price that you pay, and the longevity of it is probably around 5 to 6 hours. The next product is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. This is another product where I kind of like set aside for a little while, wasn't really playing around with it, but I recently just fell in love with this again. I don't know why, but this just works on very fair skin tones, very light skin tones, and then the medium skin tone. But definitely one of those like neutral bronzers where it doesn't look too orangey, it doesn't look too like pink or anything. It just looks like a nice neutral bronzer to add warmth. For foundations, I only tried one this month, but I really did like the way that it turned out. This is the L'Oreal Total Cover Foundation. If you guys haven't got your hands on this yet, get it while you still can because, geez, these things are like flying off the shelf. I love the coverage of this. I do not like to apply it directly from like the back of my hand onto a beauty blender onto my face. I like to kind of break it up along with like a paddle brush or just kind of take it with my fingers and take it on certain areas and then blend it out. I feel like it absorbs into the beauty blender for some reason, even though it's a very thick foundation. I don't know. I just don't like the way that it looks whenever you directly apply it with the beauty blender. So if you do have it and you find that it's not working out for you for some reason, try that technique where you like kind of break it up along the face and then blend it out with the beauty blender. The next product is yet another one that I kind of set aside for the longest time, but I recently started digging into it again because, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, but I purchased this while I was still in college, which was like 2 years ago, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Stick in shade 355 Coconut. I just love the way that this blends. It adds really nice coverage to the face, and I'll just take this like onto my cheekbones and then on the forehead, jawline, and then a little bit on my nose. And I find that it just makes my contour just look more natural, but still very full coverage. The next product is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in 1993. It is the color that I have on my lips right now. I dig this color so much. There's not much to say about this because I feel like I've done like 3 videos on it already. I don't know. It's just one of those colors where I feel like it complements every single skin tone. If you're looking for a lipstick that's more on that like taupey, chestnutty brown shade, definitely that lipstick right there. So the last product that we're going to be talking about makeup wise is the Ole Henriksen Nurture Me Facial Water. Oh my gosh, I just recently did a skincare video, but I had to mention this in my beauty favorites because honestly, I am a big fan of Ole Henriksen. I love his skincare line. I love his like passion and drive for like skincare and that glowy radiance. But honestly, this Nurture Me facial water, I can use this for so many different things. I love to use this before I go on with any type of skincare. I'll use this as a masking primer spray, and it just lets the mask absorb more into the skin, and it like, I don't know, it creates like this very tacky essence in there to where it just works better. Same goes for foundation. I find that whenever I apply this first, like, and then let it dry down for like a good 5 minutes, and then I'll go in with my foundation, it just adheres so much better. Like, it just sticks onto my face and it looks so seamless. I would say this is very similar to the Urban Decay B6 spray. And then the 3 brushes that I've been recently just like really like nonstop, have just been using them constantly. I'm gonna first start off with the Morphe M510 brush. I like to apply my illuminators with this, especially the So Hollywood illuminator from Anastasia. I just find that it digs into that illuminator just so perfect, and I can just really pack it on and build up that illuminator, highlighter, whatever you want to call it. The next one is the Morphe. It's the gunmetal brush, but there's no number on it. But this is just a nice tapered brush that I can go in and kind of build up my like powders if I really want to bake underneath my eyes, but I don't want to get my beauty blender wet, and I can just take this on a day-to-day basis whenever I'm just feeling lazy and I just want to quickly just touch up along my face, kind of spot conceal or anything like that. And then the last brush is the Morphe MB1 brush, the deluxe powder. At first I was very scared to use this because I've used previous powder brushes before and I just find that they just shed all over the place. I hate them, but this one is just so fluffy. I've washed this like 3 times already, no shedding, and I like to just take my powder to set my entire face with it. And that's it. That is all of my January 2017 favorites. I feel like it was a mouthful. Alright guys, so until the next video, I love you guys so much and I'll see you later. Bye!